Hi everybody and welcome to this month's Bourbon Bite Size Learning. I'm Casey Wiley.
And I'm Kay Denniston, FCS agent, Bourbon County.
And we're gonna make some cauliflower bites today.
Yum. One of my
Yeah,
favorites.
I'm really excited about this. This is kind of a healthy twist on a buffalo chicken bite. But a great way to incorporate some additional vegetables in your diet. So we'll go on and get started here. I've got some very basic ingredients. These things don't take a lot to put together. So in my bowl here, I'm gonna add some water, some garlic powder, some buffalo sauce,
Little heat.
that little flavor, and some flour.
This would be good for Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah.
While you're watching those commercials.
Yeah. You may feel a little bit better about some other choices you might make. This might be good. So we're just gonna kind of incorporate this together. I love this idea. You know, cauliflower is one of those underused vegetables a little bit, but it's so good for you. It's full of vitamin C, which, you know, helps with lots and lots of different things. All right.
It's a really good substitute for potatoes in your diet, because when you're meal planning, if you think of using potatoes and you're wanting to cut back maybe on that, then think about using cauliflower, because you can mash cauliflower, you can do the bites like we're doing here. And this is relatively quick and easy.
It is.
It's the amount of ingredients you can find on your recipe if you stop by and get your calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So we've just used what,
Four ingredients so far, and
Okay.
most of those are things we probably have at home. Yeah.
You ready for the
I'm
cauliflower?
ready for the cauliflower. So I just have a head of cauliflower that has been just cut up into the florets.
We can eat the flower part of the cauliflower as well as the stem. This is one we don't waste a lot on.
Yeah.
It is related to the cabbage because you have that aroma. And when I'm cooking cauliflower at home, my husband sometimes will say, "You cooking cabbage?" And I'll say, "No, it's cauliflower, but it's yummy. I love it."
We're just gonna fold this around and just lightly coat our cauliflower, just making sure, you know, we're hitting all of the pieces so they're all nice and coated. Get that good buffalo flavor on everything.
For a long time, and then just recently, I found some locally grown cauliflower. We don't find a lot of locally grown cauliflower in Paris, but in asking some of the producers, I found out it's quite an intricate and time-consuming item to grow.
Yeah.
Because it's white because all the leaves cover it, and it doesn't get any of the chloroform from the sun. But you have to pull those leaves up around to keep it white, otherwise it turns a green that's not real
It's
attractive.
not a pleasant look. All right, so that's it. And I've got my sheet pan here. I'm just gonna give that a little spray. And this is gonna go right on our sheet pan. It does say to be very mindful about making sure that the cauliflower has enough space. You want to kind of spread them out and make sure everybody has its own room to breathe. That way that they can get that nice crispness all around.
And they don't bake together. You don't
Yeah.
want one big clump of cauliflower.
Yeah.
You want little
No.
bites that you can dip in sauce.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of move those around and make sure this is a kind of a smaller head of cauliflower, so we should be okay here. Just gonna make sure everybody has their own room. We all like our own room. So we're kind of just,
They need some elbow space.
yeah. Mix those around. Now, we are doing the oven method of this today. However, in the recipe, there are also instructions that you can use the air fryer with this as well.
This is the opportunity for you to give us some feedback. So if you
Yeah.
try an air fryer, let us know. We have our opinions, but we'll let you tell us how you liked it in the oven versus the air fryer. So definitely air fryer is convenient and a little quicker.
Yeah.
Also, we usually talk about the kids participating. This recipe is definitely kid friendly.
Oh, yeah.
They could, and they get more excited about eating food that they prepare.
They help prepare. And it doesn't necessarily look like they're eating a piece of cauliflower either. So it might be a way to like kind of sneak in that cauliflower. All right, so this is ready to go into a preheated 450-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Then we'll pull it out. We're gonna add some butter and oil to the top of it and then pop it back in the oven for another 20 minutes. All right, so our cauliflower bites have completed their first round in the oven and they are smelling and looking delicious.
They look great.
So now we've got our butter, just a tablespoon of melted butter, and our olive oil, and we're gonna mix those two things together. And then we're gonna lightly drizzle that over top of our cauliflower bites. And then we're just gonna give them like a gentle toss.
I think the recipe says this helps with the browning. I mean, they're a golden color now, that this will just even add more to that. So, and it mentions, I think in the recipe or maybe our comments that cauliflower has a different flavor than a lot of vegetables, but what you got to do is try it different ways. You know, some people like it with cheese sauce, some people like it mashed, like mashed potatoes, some people make pizza crust with it. And then the bites. I like snacky food though. This is one of those things that when I'm trying to eat healthy or pay closer attention to my diet, snacks are one of the things I've struggled with. So this is one of those that will be really good for, like I said, Super Bowl Sunday.
All right, and everybody will be really impressed if you brought this. Okay, so we've given them a nice little coat, spreading those back out again, and we're just gonna pop this back into the oven for another 20 minutes, and then they'll be ready to go.
Then we taste it.
Yeah. We have pulled these out of the oven, and they smell and look so good.
Oh, you can hear them crunchy.
Crunch. Yeah. And that you can serve this alongside any kind of dipping sauce, or you don't have to use a dipping sauce. I'm a dipper, so I like to dip things. And so I just have some ranch dressing here, but you could use, anything that you might have. If you like a blue cheese or
yum yum sauce.
Yeah. So anything in this.
Or make your own.
Crunchy, yeah. Oh, look at this. That crunchy.
See, I like the crunchy.
I like the crunchy too. It's my favorite. All right.
That was so easy and so few ingredients, and most of it was oven time, so you can do other things while it's in the oven. But I think this is going to be a winner. So I hope that you all are going to try and give us some feedback. So
I want some cauliflower bites on all Super Bowl Sunday spreads, and see what you think about them.
And take it to other people, okay? Share it with other people.
Share this, definitely. This is, I think, one that I agree with Kay, that's going to be super popular when you give it a try. What a great use of some cauliflower. I think all of us are looking to increase our vegetable intake and just our nutrients, and just a little extra way to get some vitamins in.
And be snacking and not feel guilty about it.
I like not guilty snacking.
And when you share it with your friends, tell them where you found your recipe. You found it from your nutrition education program calendar, and tell them to stop by the extension office and get one of their own. So we got plenty of copies, and we got English and Spanish.
Yep. All right, now we get to taste this.
Yes, until next month.
Oh, should we remind them to look for our in-person filming opportunity? So if you would like to come in and hang out with us while we film our Bourbon Bite-Sized Learning video.
Kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah, and then you get to actually taste the recipe that we prepared, without maybe purchasing the ingredients yourself. That way you get kind of a preview. It's like, well, is this something I really want to make or not? So watch for the next date and time. It'll be sometime at the end of February. We will be making March's recipe.
Yes. So. And don't let it confuse you, because if it says we're inviting you to the filming, that'll be the date of the filming, and that may not be the day that it airs.
Yeah.
Okay? It will air the first Friday of the month, but the filming will be prior to that. Mm-hmm. So don't let that confuse you. We hope a few of you will join in with us and not only give us your opinion on how to prepare it, mm-hmm. Tell us if you like it.
Tell us, what we could do better to be maybe more entertaining or better presenters for you. So
we're here to please.
Yeah. So we look forward to seeing you, and hope you enjoy these cauliflower bites.
Till next